It is that time again, and I am of course tremendously excited because we are going to watch a whole bunch of anime intros, and I, in my infinite unwisdom, I'm gonna try and guess what on earth the plot is. These videos are always such a ride, so I hope you're ready to come along with me. You're gonna see how bad I am at this. Before we start though, I want to talk to you about today's sponsor, Switchcraft. Switchcraft is a match 3 puzzle game that also has a gripping choose your own adventure mystery story. It follows the protagonist Bailey, whose side note is a dope, strong female lead, in her efforts to solve the disappearance of her best friend Lydia. It reminded me a lot of like a graphic novel because the visuals are hand painted and really well done, and it definitely doesn't feel like cheaply made or rushed. It's a strong, thoroughly well-made product, and that really shines through in its writing because there are really strong plot points and character development. Speaking of characters, there are a lot of characters, and they have all these different diverse backgrounds, and it also has fantastic representation. And when it comes to those match 3 levels, there are thousands. And as they go, they introduce these really interesting challenges, and it's definitely not always simple because I have had to try levels multiple times already. Give it a try using my unique download link in the description. It really helps the channel out if you do go and check it out, but also it supports them, and they have been really cool in sponsoring this. When you go and give it a shot, make sure to leave a comment telling me who you suspect in Lydia's disappearance. I have no solid accusations, but I'm definitely eyeing up Rosie. Just one of those things where I'm like, have you ever met someone that's just like a little too nice, you know? A little bit sussy. Thank you again to Switchcraft, and I hope that you enjoy the game as much as I have been. Alright, so the first one we're gonna listen to today is the Black Clover opening theme 1. Now, I'm actually pretty sure I've done a Black Clover opening on this channel. Maybe I'm wrong, but I definitely know at least a little bit about it, so unfortunately I won't be guessing what it's about, but we are going to admire some music. Oh my gosh. I am already here for this. Those drums are absolutely slamming and hitting with this amazing offbeat pattern. It's so good. I'm ready to hear some vocals, hey. Oh dude, that climb up of the notes there on the guitar was spicy. Okay, hit me with that kick. There's something about intros like this, man, that just make me bop. There's no other way around it. I know I was already just like, yeah. I really think it's just the energy of them. It's so intense in such a good and focused way that it just makes me wanna, live. Also, them some really nice vocals. Oh man, in like the opposite to what it was before. It's now running down and then deeper backing vocals. Killing it. Oh man, that was cool. I'm expecting a high note. Am I gonna get it? Oh, that was good. I like that. You have like no idea how much I just want to play this on drums right now. Oh man. Ending with that climb up is so good. As I mentioned, there's something about those kinds of songs that like high energy that just hit so well for me. I don't know, man, I want to go like fight some demons and stuff. Why can't I do that? Demons, I want to fight you. Let's go. You're gonna be part of my army. Let's beat some demons, right? I'm in a weird mood today, apparently. Now I can wholeheartedly tell you that this next one is one of the most requested openings for me to react to, if not the most requested. And I've been told there is absolutely no way that I would guess what it's about, so challenge accepted. I'm ready for that big fat L. Oh, this is a different vibe and I like it. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm not quite sure if we've had an opening in this series that's been like this sort of vibe. I like the change up. Okay, that's even more different and I love it. That is slapping. But also it looks really like slice of life. However, the music feels so epic for it. Dude, the way they're playing with so many instruments is amazing. This is so well composed, and I'm really enjoying the beat because the way those drums are playing is divine. As for what it's about, I am not even, there's no clues so far. Yes, hit me with that flow. Okay, it's gotta be like a love story, right? Oh, the dramatic look, it's a love story for sure. Their voice is amazing. I love the breaths too. They're playing into the intensity. Oh, the grit and then the little squeak on the breathing. Oh my gosh. the hell? That freaking slapped. And now I have to try to guess a plot based off of that. All right, in my mind, it's definitely like more mundane. It's slice of life, and it's a love story. And it seemed like there was a guy, but at least 2 women. Maybe it's a love triangle. But here's my like more vague guess. Main character falls in love with someone that maybe he shouldn't. Maybe it's like a forbidden love. And then there's someone else where it's like, oh, he should be with them. As far as the logistics and convenience goes, he should be with that person. But he just keeps going back to this other person. And maybe that's what the title means. It's like choosing between this domestic life and the forbidden one. I already know that it's gonna be like, oh, they discover their partner is this fire-breathing dragon demon who whisks them away to a world of hell. I don't know. Natsuo Fuji is hopelessly in love with his teacher, Hina. Ooh! That's one plot point. Trying to move on. He's trying to not be in love with her. He agrees to a mixer. There he meets an odd girl who invites him to sneak out. Oh no, but the next day his dad tells him that he wants to remarry and the partner's coming to the house that evening. And the girl he was just with is his teacher's sister and the daughter of the woman his father wants to marry. Oh boy, I was wrong, but right about some things. So that's a step up from regular. God, the people who think of these things. I mean, sure, why not? That can be a show. So the next one is a brand new opening to me, but it is for an anime that I've seen a few episodes of, which is One Piece. So with this one, I won't be guessing either, but I'm really excited because this is opening 23. I think the only one I know is, I guess it's like one of the earlier openings, maybe the first one, but it's also in English. You know, the ya-yo. Dreamin', don't give it up, Luffy. So I'm ready for a different One Piece experience. Oh, this is so dramatic in comparison. I didn't expect One Piece to make me feel inspired. Oh, damn, that drop hit. That was so good. So bouncy. This is like a different side of the anime for me. Oh man, and a slowdown section? The background shouts work so well. And high notes too. This has everything. The halftime. It's amazing. I'm loving this as well. Oh, bringing everything in but hitting the halftime. Oh, yes. Why are all of these so good? These have no right to slap this hard. It's an opening to a TV show. Also, it's One Piece. What was that? I'm used to that like kind of cringy English rap. Was no one gonna tell me that the One Piece openings actually go off? We are back to guessing with the next one. And I hope you all are ready because I tell you my comments have been flooded with this one. ReZero, starting life in another world. Apparently the opening theme, Redo? Is that the name of the theme? Anyway, let's go. I'm being treated with electric guitar today. The slow vocals over the faster beat is so cool. That's a great choice. I can't, guys. This is so good already. The plucked strings. Oh. It's so erratic, but in a great way. There's so many like contrasting visuals going on. Doubling the time too. Oh. They are playing with rhythm so much. Okay, I feel like I'm getting a grasp of what it's about at least. That was freaking awesome. I really, really liked that one. I could have listened to that for like another 5 minutes. I feel like I'm just always blown away by these intros. But we gotta guess. The title was Starting Life in Another World. So here's my guess. And I feel like it could be right, but also just way off. There were all these contrasting visuals of the way people were behaving and how they were seeming, but also there was that bit where that like a mist came out and grabbed that guy. I'm gonna say it has something to do with like a mysterious force, I don't know, infiltrating like a city or even a world or something, and maybe taking parts of people or even the entirety of people, like part of their soul, consciousness or whatever, to this other dimension where like it takes or amplifies the bad parts of you. So you kind of have these like two contrasting worlds, and in one of them, like all the bad parts of life are just worse. See, I was confident about that at the start, and the more I talked, the more wrong I thought I was, so. Subaru Natsuki is suddenly summoned to a fantasy-like world. Just after arriving, he's killed while trying to help a young half-elf, who is a candidate to become the next ruler of the kingdom. Only he revived some hours in the past. So he finds out he can turn back time after his death, and then he lives in a mansion as a butler. Right, so he suffers due to the pain inflicted on him every time he dies, and he remembers everything that happens, but other people don't after he rewinds things. I think I can safely say I have never been more wrong about an anime, ever. So, the last intro we're gonna watch is for one called Future Diary. I don't know, man, I feel like I've had a really bad run of guessing this video, so maybe we can get there with one? This is so extra. Okay, yes! Wow, that was not where I expected that to go. Oh my god, this is so mysterious and so badass. So much halftime, oh my god, I love it. Okay, this is like gonna be so dark, isn't it? I gotta remember how dark this is. Oh, it's so unnerving. I don't know if it's meant to be. Maybe something to do with death? Oh, I was gonna say maybe it's got something to do with like murder. But they said at the end, a survival game. So that clues me in. Ooh, that was a really nice breathy high note at the end. I definitely got a vibe from that, but not really the content of it. So, I mean, it's gotta have something to do with the survival game, right? I mean, that's what they said. Future Diary, though, that name, I don't know. And then things were like disappearing and moving, maybe, but I think it's a survival game that maybe like revolves around an item. I'm gonna guess that Future Diary maybe actually literally refers to a diary, like a book. Whoever has it can control aspects of the game, or maybe they can set up the game, but that would give them like a crazy unfair advantage. But maybe that's the point. You get the diary and you get this huge advantage. I don't feel great about that guess, but I think it's as good as I'm gonna get. Okay, I'm a little bit off, but there are elements of what I said. Yukiteru Amano is a 14-year-old shy and daydreaming loner. His only friends are Deus Ex Machina, the god of space and time. Okay, he's friends with a god. Deus transforms his phone into a future diary capable of predicting the future up to 90 days. He and 11 others are part of a survival game orchestrated by Deus, and the aim of the game is to eliminate the other diary holders, the winner to succeed him as a god and prevent the apocalypse. At least I was right about the future diary being an actual object and the survival game revolving around that. I was thinking that the future part of it was like controlling the future, but it makes more sense that it's seeing the future. So what, I give myself like a C for that? A pass. I get a passing grade, but not a good one. All right, I'm modest. That was fun, but like it just always is. There's something so amusing about just trying to guess these plots, because I always try to strike a balance between being ridiculous and absolutely out there, but also like not letting my mind go absolutely bonkers. I will say though that every single one of those openings had incredible music. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to check out Switchcraft by using my link in the description. And as always, have an awesome time until I see you next. See ya.